everyone. Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. Today we'll be talking about Static Season 1, Issue Number 1, written by Vita Ayala, with layouts by ChrisChross, and finishes and colors by Nikolas Draper-Ivey, and lettering by Andworld Design. This is a DC Comics, published by DC Comics. So this one's a little weird because at first this was supposed to be a digital first book, which means that you would get it from the DC Infinite app, or you could buy it digitally on Comixology, and then later on it would go to print. Now, from what I've seen online, a lot of people have actually received physical copies of this book, so go out and get this book. I definitely recommend it. If you're not familiar with the character of Static or Static Shock, this comic follows the events after the Big Bang. If you don't know what happened there, go back and check out the Milestone Returns comic. But this book is pretty good at kind of catching you up on everything. Virgil Hawkins is gifted with the ability to manipulate electromagnetic energy. In addition, you get to see kind of the fallout from the Big Bang. If you're somebody that read the old comics or watched the animated series like I did, you'll kind of be familiar with the characters that you're being introduced to. We got people like Hot Streak, which was kind of the main villain of the story in the cartoon. You get all of Virgil's friends, his family. So the story is pretty great. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Vita Ayala's writing. I love the work on this book. I really enjoy the story they created for the Milestone comic, which kind of is introducing all these items. So yeah, overall, I'm a big fan of this book. Now let's talk a little bit about the art, because the art is amazing. I love the updated look of Dakota City, the updated look of the characters. Virgil's got a new hairstyle, more modern. His look, all his friends look very modern. So I like that combination of, the layouts and the finishes, like everything that the art team put together. It just really works in conjunction with the writing. We also get introduced to this world. We use a little bit of some of these elements of like a podcast or recording YouTube videos, stuff like that, to kind of get you caught up on the story, tell you kind of what's happening in Dakota City after the Big Bang. The Big Bang is a little bit different from what happened originally in the comics and in the cartoon. This is a really cool reimagining. I also love Virgil and his friends. The way they look, like I said, they look like, I don't know what modern teens look like, but I imagine it's something similar to this. So if you're a modern teen, let us know in the comments if you would wear these outfits. I really love Virgil's hair, his new hairstyle. Like I said, very, very updated to the times. One last thing I want to comment on is the use of colors by Draper-Ivey. So we have two panels here that I pulled. First, we have a shot before the Big Bang, Virgil having his family dinner with everyone kind of laughing, a lot of bright colors, a lot of really, like, you can kind of tell it's the mood is elevated. And then you get a now panel picture with a lot of darker shades. The sun's not there. The mood is definitely different. This is not only that, also the conversations and the narration. As you can see on the first panel, there's no narration. On the second panel, we have a voiceover to kind of guide you through what's going on, because the lack of communication, right? In the first panel, we see the families communicating with each other, whereas in the second panel, only the dad is talking and the kids are quiet. So it all works. It all brings everything together. The storytelling, the art, the panel work, the lettering, everything. I feel like these are some of the things that only comics can do. Obviously, you could put stuff like this in a movie and stuff like that, but just that difference, that side-by-side comparison in scenes, I feel like this is some of the stuff that only comics can do. Overall, Static Season 1, serves as a really nice reintroduction of the character for both old and new readers. And they're also kicking off the Milestone universe, like kicking it off pretty hard. I think we all knew that Static would be the first one to come back, but I can't wait for everyone else. Hardware and Rocket, and there's a few more characters that I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, I definitely recommend you pick this up. Like I said, if you have a DC Infinite subscription, go check there. The book's already there. The Milestone book's already there as well. You can go back and read both of those. So I highly recommend this for anyone that is new to comics, or if you're a big fan of the old comics or the TV show. This will be right up your alley. And you can't go wrong with a Vita Ayala book, really. So let me know what else you want to hear us talk about. I'm going to be reading these Milestone books as they come along because, like I mentioned, I have the DC Infinite app. So the subscription kind of pays for itself, like getting a $4 comic on the day of release as part of your subscription. If we get 2 Milestone titles a day, you're already getting, your money's worth for the subscription. There's also a ton of digital first things on the subscription, so I really think it's worth it. So anyways, let us know in the comments what's your favorite Milestone character. We'll probably be talking more about these as the comics roll out. So yeah, hit us up in the comments. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye bye.